Welcome to EZGlutenFree. Today I'll be showing FaveHealthyRecipes.com how to make an easy Apple Blueberry Skillet Cobbler. Now, cobblers can be a good choice for dessert over cakes and cookies, since one of the main ingredients is fresh fruit. And blueberries and apples are both superfoods. But for those of you that are mainly looking for a gluten-free dessert and not really concerned about keeping the calories down, you can always add whipped cream or ice cream to this and make it a little more decadent. Although that crunchy biscuit topping and the way it crumbles into the warm syrupy fruit is really decadent enough that you'll love this on its own. Alright, to make this you'll need 3 apples. I have Fuji apples here today and you're going to want them peeled and diced. 2 cups of fresh blueberries, 1/2 cup of water, 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, 1/2 teaspoon of apple pie spice, and 1 tablespoon of diced butter. And to make the sweet biscuit topping, we'll need 1 1/4 cups of gluten-free Bisquick. If you're not on a gluten-free diet, you could just use regular Bisquick. 4 tablespoons of diced cold butter, 1/4 cup of dark brown sugar, firmly packed, 1/3 of a cup of milk, and 2 slightly beaten eggs. You'll also need 1 tablespoon of sugar mixed with a pinch of cinnamon to sprinkle on top of the biscuit layer, which will add a little crunch. Alright, to make this, preheat the oven to 400 degrees and spray a 9.5-inch cast iron skillet with non-stick spray. Then place the skillet onto a foil-lined baking sheet just in case anything spills over during the baking process. Now in a small bowl, stir together the granulated sugar, water, cornstarch, and apple pie spice until well mixed and smooth. Pour the apples into the skillet, then pour this mixture over the apples, then dot with a tablespoon of butter and bake for 20 minutes. In the meantime, to make the biscuit topping, in a medium bowl, combine the chilled diced butter with the Bisquick and begin to pinch the butter between your fingers until you've got a crumbly mixture. Next, add the brown sugar and continue pinching and mixing with your fingers until you have a coarse sandy texture. Add the milk and beaten eggs and use a rubber spatula to stir the wet and dry ingredients together until just combined, but don't overmix. Now once the 20 minutes has elapsed on the apples, remove them from the oven. They'll have a dry appearance on top until you stir up the syrupy juice from the bottom. Now add the berries and stir them gently to evenly distribute them without getting them all smashed up. Spoon the batter over the apple blueberry mixture, covering the top almost completely with a couple of small holes here and there. Sprinkle the cinnamon and sugar mixture on top and bake the skillet for an additional 16 to 20 minutes or until the top is golden brown. I baked mine for 18 minutes. Let the skillet cool until just warm before serving. It'll take about a half an hour or so, unless of course you have some ice cream to cool things down. I used a little bit of whipped cream to top things off, but this dessert is perfectly incredible with no adornments whatsoever. So I hope you'll give this one a try, and if you'd like to see the recipe in print, you could always visit my blog. And for additional recipes and tips to fit in with your healthy lifestyle, visit my friends at FaveHealthyRecipes.com. See you again soon.